So we're back at the Burlington, Vermont Weather Office page over here, and we're going to try to have a look at how things are going for June so far in terms of whether it's a dry or wet month. There's another way of choosing stations here, and that's to click on View Map. And this will show you all the available stations for northern Vermont. The Burlington Weather Office is responsible for upstate New York and northern Vermont. If you're in southern Vermont or New Hampshire, you can go back to weather.gov/climate and click on the page for those stations, and they'll have a similar map. We're going to go, just to be consistent here, we're going to go to the Barrie Montpelier Airport, and that would be this station here. And you'll see the selected station then shows up here in this part of the page. I'm going to click on Accumulated Precipitation Graph, and I sort of want to see what's going on month to date. So that starts on June 1st and June 20th to see what's happening this month with respect to climate normals. So we click on here, and it looks like the data is missing, but it really isn't, because you'll notice right from day one here, we actually have we're on the roll here for a record because of the precipitation we had on the 1st of June. And you can see the daily amount there is 1.71 inches, which is a lot. It's almost about half of what we would normally expect in a given month in terms of climatology. Okay, so we had one huge precipitation event then. We've also had another huge precipitation event over here on June 8th, on June 9th, I should say. You can see that we had 1.33 inches of precipitation. And a little bit of rain here all through the month. It's been a rainy month. A little bit about, we had these events here with about half an inch of precipitation each time. And those add up right now so that we have twice as much precipitation as we'd normally expect here at Barrie Montpelier. Okay, so a good question for discussion this week, according to this data here, would be to see whether this record's going to hold, and also whether this is happening at other stations in Vermont. This is just Barrie Montpelier here. So the question is it just a few local showers here that are doing this, or is it just the larger scale weather systems that are coming through that are giving all of Vermont more precipitation? That's a pretty interesting question to ask. In terms of actual climate change, this is actually the type of thing that we expect to see. That's being predicted. It's predicted that the Northeast especially the Northeast summers, are going to become a lot rainier. Because there's basically more water vapor in the air and more precipitable water passing over us. The warmer the atmosphere, the more water vapor in the air, the more precipitable water, the more rain that we get in Vermont. So interesting question. Think about it. See if you can find at other stations in Vermont the same pattern here. Are we on the road to record amounts of precipitation for the month of May, or I should say the month of June? All right.